Hello, and thanks for joining me today on the Random Access Show. Today I've got a very special guest, so I'm very excited to talk about this with you. There's a lot going on, so I'm really excited about this. We'll be talking about the latest in tech news and, of course, everything in between. So sit tight and enjoy. You're tuned into the Random Access Show. Hello, and thanks for joining me today on the Random Access Show. And today we've got a very special guest on, my friend Min. Min, how are you?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. How are you today, Min?
I am good.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. Today we've got a lot to talk about, and it's mainly small stuff in tech news. So I've got this massive list in front of me, and I'm going to go through it one by one. So first up, Xbox and New York Liberty have come together to create a gaming-inspired basketball court for the women's NBA. I don't know why, and I don't know what was in their minds when they did this, but they did it. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's actually pretty weird. I don't know why they're doing this. I mean, it could look cool. It could be cool. I'm sure the women's NBA team will love to see the Xbox loading screen when they're playing their basketball game. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting. It's not the biggest news though. But it is news. And Roblox. What do they have to do with basketball? I mean, my sister plays Roblox, and she's not the oldest of people. And then they're gonna, it's the first video game inspired court for the WNBA. And we don't know if it'll be there temporarily or permanently. The Xbox and Roblox have integrated it into their own games. It's just so weird. I mean, why do they need to do this? I don't get it. And Microsoft will also donate $10 to the Mamba and Mamba Set Foundation and Girls Who Code for every dream submission to the Power Her Dreams website. I don't know what that has to do with the basketball court though. Oh, to commemorate the announcement. That's weird. In other news, Logitech is going to make a cloud gaming handheld device. What do you think about that? Would you buy that?
Yes. I really like Logitech stuff.
Yeah, I know that. I think it will be a waste of my money. They're partnering with Tencent to do it. They're the guys that made like PUBG, and they
I'd
kind of
rather buy like a
Clash
Steam
Royale.
Deck.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. But this is cloud gaming. The future. It's the future. Gaming, game streaming.
HyperX already has cloud stuff.
Yeah, a lot of companies already do. Like, there's the Google Stadia, which, yeah. Oh, and if you have a newer LG TV, you might get a Google Stadia Pro 3 months free. So that's cool. But yeah, no, I probably wouldn't buy it. Discord. They are revamping their Android app to roll out updates at the same time as the iOS app, and that's been a big complaint from Discord users on Android. It's pretty good for those who use Android, and you used to be an Android user. How was your Discord experience?
I didn't use Discord.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but I think it's really good that we're getting both Android and iOS updates at the same time, because Android is a very high market share. Like if I look it up right now, how much is Android's market share? I'm guessing it's pretty big. 7% share of the global market in 2019, according to Statista. 87%. Wow. And yet the 13% of Apple users were getting their Discord stuff first. That's annoying.
It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, I mean, you don't.
It's only like a few hours.
No, it's not. It's not in terms of hours. It's in terms of like days.
How many?
And I'm not 100% sure, but now it's going to be like basically at the exact same time. So that would be good for those users, like those heavy users of Discord. But at the same time, a lot of people won't really notice, I guess. Well, that's that. Steam Deck will now warn you if it gets too hot or too cold. And that's a big problem it's had for it being too hot and too cold. But now you'll know. It'll give you like a little notification or maybe a ding. But I mean, Steam Deck is just, yeah, it's been mixed reaction. The shipping times and the pre-ordering and all that has not been very good. A lot of people have been really annoyed at that. A lot of people who've pre-ordered it, have still not got their Steam Deck. So if that's you, yeah, our feelings are there with you. But yeah, that's good for Steam Deck users, especially those in hotter countries or colder countries like Alaska. If you're using a Steam Deck in Alaska, I recommend checking for those notifications. Microsoft is testing a Game Pass widget on Windows 11. Who even uses those widgets? Those really annoyed me. Min, what did you think about those widgets? You know, those ones that pop up from the side?
I don't care.
That seems to be your opinion on everything.
I care about animes.
Min is a diehard anime fan, if you didn't know, and you probably didn't. But he also likes tech, so I thought this was going to be a good episode, but he doesn't really seem to care, which I guess is a legitimate opinion. Well, yeah, but the like I always used to get annoyed. I used to put my cursor to the very side of the screen, and then all of a sudden I see these weather widgets coming up. I didn't really care what the weather was, so I just disabled those widgets. But if you use Game Pass or if you use the widgets, that's a pretty good feature. Science points and Android 13 launch in September. Another Android news. And Min, you used to be an Android user, and now you're going to use your Samsung phone as a clock. So this won't really affect you. This is exciting. Android 13 brings a lot of new features. Updates to the material you design. Updates, of course, to just functionality and speed. How will this affect your clock phone?
Nothing.
For sure. I mean, that's a legitimate answer. If you're using your phone as a clock, if there's anyone out there that uses their phone as a clock, please let me know. Because I'm pretty sure Min's the only one. But if you do that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm excited for Android 13's launch. I don't have an Android phone. I have an iPhone 8, and I'm gonna get iOS 16 when that comes out. But until then, Android 13. How cool. In September. That's like next month, so not too far away. A mysterious battery-powered device appeared in the Federal Communications Commission's filings by Google. It looks like a new Google Nest product, but I'm not 100% sure what exactly it is, and no one really seems to know what it is, but it looks really weird and like alien-like. Have you seen it? If you look up mysterious FCC filings, you should see these pictures of like weird Nest-looking devices. According to 9 to 5 Google, it's called the G28DR. There's like two of them. There's one that kind of looks like a Nest Audio, and there's the one that looks like a enlarged AirPods case, like really enlarged. I'm not 100% sure what to think about these. Yeah, but if you look at them, they actually look pretty weird. ExpressVPN, TechRadar's top-rated VPN service, has released an M1 and M2 compatible app, and you guys know how much I hate MacBooks. You really do, and
But it's M1.
and M2 and M2.
Well, M1.
Yeah, right. But it's also M2. And I don't like either of those. A friend of mine has just bought an M2, and to be honest with you, I prefer to get an M1. I mean, there's not much benefit of getting an M2, and there's also not much benefit over getting an M1 instead of just getting a normal people's laptop. But yeah, I'll go on a rant about that probably in another episode. That would be a good episode, just like why you shouldn't buy a MacBook. Well, I reckon a lot of people would listen to that. If you would like to hear that, let me know in the comments section. But it's a big step for VPNs. I mean, ExpressVPN is a big VPN service, and for those of Mac users that switch to M1 or M2, you know, they might start using ExpressVPN. And finally, Android 13 beta is now available on the Pixel 6a. Now that's something interesting because not everyone enjoys the Pixel 6a that has one. And yeah, I probably wouldn't buy one. I'd just wait for the Pixel 7, or I would have bought the Nothing phone. And I did an episode on that. That was a very good episode. It was you can go check that out. Make sure to do that.
When the PiPhone comes out, I want to buy it.
Min is a very big advocate for the PiPhone, but to be honest with you, I actually haven't seen its specs, and I'm not 100% sure that it's actually going to come out. I don't think it's going to come out.
It's from Elon Musk.
So is SpaceX. Would you buy a SpaceX rocket?
Yeah, if I have enough money.
Sure. But no.
Oh, Tesla's the brand. Tesla Model Pi.
Yeah. Much. But the PiPhone, I don't know. I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, here we go.
It has 4 cameras.
The S22 Plus Ultra. No, the S22 Ultra has that many cameras. Or actually has 5. Apparently, it's meant to be launched in late 2023 or early 2024, according to a Spanish website I found. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in the PiPhone, to be honest with you. Yeah, no.
It has solar charging.
Yeah, wait. So, but would the solar charging be on the front or on the back? Because if it's
back.
on the wait, so you're gonna hold your phone upside down?
Well, like when you put it on the table, and then like you face it down, the sun stuff.
But realistically, where are you gonna have your phone on the table in the sun?
On the table.
Yeah, all right, but where in the sun? Like, are you gonna be inside a cafe and have the sun in there? Like, I don't get it.
Like when you go camping, it's like just face it down.
Because you do that so often.
It's still useful.
Sure, it is.
And
look,
the PiPhone gets linked with the Starlink internet stuff.
All right, that's actually a cool feature, but that's actually also a very expensive feature. Look, if you have enough money, which I'm guessing is going to be a lot of money, then you can buy the PiPhone.
on LifeWire website, it says that the Tesla phone will have about 1 to 2 terabyte of storage and about 16 gigabytes or more of RAM.
That's actually not. Yeah, I mean, 1 terabyte of storage. We've seen phones with those, like the S22 Ultra and the 13 Pro. But yeah, I mean, 16 gigs of RAM. Again, not too fancy. I mean, by the time it's released, we'll probably have 18 gig of RAM phones. But yeah, look, if you love Elon Musk, then by all means go out and get a PiPhone. But yeah, no, that's not for me. But yeah, the Pixel 6a, I don't know how we got to the PiPhone, but the Pixel 6a has the Android 13 beta. So that's you. Look out for that. And your favorite MP3 player from a long time back now is back. Winamp has been relaunched. Yeah, from 1997 it was developed. Now it's back. Which, I mean, I guess if you were born in the late 90s, early 2000s, you want to use your old MP3 player, then go ahead. But now we have things like Spotify and
YouTube Music.
Yeah, YouTube Music. I don't even know what people use anymore. I don't use an MP3 player. There's like the one that comes with Windows, and that's basically it. Like, have you ever? When was the last time you listened to an MP3?
Probably last week.
What did you listen to?
I was listening to I was checking through my files, and I saw like a song that I downloaded. I listened to it.
All right. I guess so. But it's like, I mean, there's the one that comes with Windows. I'm trying to find it on my device now. I can't even find it. Let me try and open an MP3. Oh my gosh, here we go. Now I need to find one. But like, who's gonna use that unless you're, from the dinosaur times, and that's what you like using.
Like you can listen to stuff offline.
Yeah, that's why I have Spotify Premium.
No, but like you use Spotify Premium on a website.
Yeah, no, it's on an app.
Okay.
Yeah, like here, Windows Media Player can open an MP3 just fine. What's different about
But
Winamp?
YouTube Music doesn't have an app.
Music does have an app.
Not on a laptop.
Oh, I guess. But like, who's gonna listen to? I don't know. I just, that's why I think Spotify Premium is the best music streaming service. And saying it's got a desktop app, it's got offline listening. What else do you need?
YouTube Music has you can click on the videos. You can watch the music video.
I mean, sure, if that's your thing, but yeah, Winamp is from a long time ago. I have a feeling that it's not going to get as many people as they think it will. But that's all for today. Thanks, man, for joining me today on this recording. I'm Leon Panopoulos. If you enjoyed this show, make sure to share it with your friends and your family. And make sure to check out my Nothing Phone review and any previous episodes that you haven't listened to. Make sure to do that. Thanks very much. I'm Leon Panopoulos. This was the Random Access Show.
I'm Minh.